7 powerful ways to flirt with women. Pay attention. You should know that if you show interest in a woman, she might not feel the same way about you. That's true. You already know that. That's something everyone knows. But can you at least give yourself a chance of winning her heart? Of course. And flirting is one way to give yourself a chance. What does flirting mean? Flirting is like a high art because it involves a lot of different things, like body language, interesting talk, humor, and psychology. It's a dance that goes back and forth to show that you like someone romantically. Before putting your feelings on the line, you can test the waters with a possible lover to see if they are interested in you both. When I was dating, it was fun to try to figure out if someone liked me or not. Now that we know what flirting is, let's talk about how to flirt with women successfully. 1. You need to be sure of yourself and on purpose. Your confidence is the most important thing when you're chatting. It's what makes you so good at flirting. Being shy when you're flirting is like putting on your clothes backward in public. It looks so weird. You need to act sure of yourself until you are. Why does it matter? Because our brains are set up to automatically ignore information from people who are sure of themselves. The women I've dated in the past have all told me that they were charmed by my tough, unshakable confidence. What kept them interested in me and wondering about me was that I'm not tall, dark, and good looking. I'm 5'5", have an average build, and don't look great. But I've dated a lot of pretty women. Women stopped bothering me once I worked on my confidence. When you approach women, you have to be ready to put everything on the line and not be afraid of being turned down. Being turned down is a normal part of dating, so you have to be okay with it. In a study at the University of Kansas with 52 pairs of single, straight college students, women only got guys flirting right 18% of the time. What does it mean? It means that when guys flirt with women, they need to be clearer and more deliberate. A lot of the time, weak flirting signs can be taken as being nice. Don't be that person. 2. How important eye contact is. Making eye contact is a powerful way to communicate without words. It can show a lot of different feelings. How someone looks at you can tell you a lot about what they want to say. The serious look someone gives you when you cut them off in traffic is similar to the look your teacher gave you when you were acting up in class. When there are a lot of people in a room and sounds are hard to hear, eye contact is the best way to get a woman's attention. When you're interested in a pretty woman, look at her for a second longer than usual and then smile. A stare lasts longer than a quick look, and it's okay as long as it's done right. If you stare at her with a mean face, she'll think you're a serial killer trying to kidnap her. At best, she'll call you the creepy guy. A few times, glare at her with a smile on your face. If she's interested, she'll meet your eyes and smile. She will look away for a moment while she tries to figure out what your eye contact means. As soon as she smiles and looks at you several times after that, that's your cue to walk up to her and start talking. They won't look back at you if they're not interested. They won't meet your gaze so as not to give you the wrong idea. Women have used this defense strategy since they were young adults to keep men from approaching them when they don't want to. For shy or quiet guys, making eye contact with everyone you meet all day is a good way to practice. This could happen anywhere, like at the mall, gas store, library, or anything else. Let them break eye contact with you before you do. When you first start, it will feel weird, but after some practice, it will feel normal. 3. Give real comments. Women love praise because it makes them feel wanted, valued, and noticed, and it also makes them feel better about their self-worth. A well-thought-out praise will make her feel good and make her want more of your attention. Don't use general praise like "you like nice." Be specific. Keep this for your grandmother. It's nice to hear, but it's probably true for 100 other women too. It's not the same to hear "you look nice" as "you look so beautiful in that red dress. It seems like it was made just for you." When you want to be safe, try comments that aren't about how someone looks. They are less revealing. Like, "I could talk to you all day because you're so interesting." For starters, don't use sexual innuendos like complimenting certain body parts. Most women don't like it when men are direct and honest. You can be charged with sexual harassment if you tell a woman, "You have a great ass," especially if you do it at work. 4. Acts of kindness done by chance. Different sources say that being kind means being giving, friendly, and thoughtful. It's not enough to be nice. It's about making small, careful moves all the time. Small acts of kindness are part of your plan to make her fall in love with you and not be able to stop herself. The right amount of random acts of kindness can kill you just as well as black mamba snake venom. Nerve chemicals called serotonin and dopamine will rise in her body, making her unable to move. You can show kindness by leaving doors open for her and letting her go through first. Putting together a package of comfort for her if she gets sick. If you see her often, buy her a treat or coffee she likes. Offer to help her if she's having trouble with something like opening a jar. 5. Tease for fun. If you know how to do it right, Teasing her is one of the best ways to flirt with her. The talk should be lighthearted and have a nice positive tone. It's more important how you say it than what you say. It will feel like an insult if you give the wrong speech. To start with, it's safer to make fun of her small flaws. Stay away from her deepest fears or injuries that she can't change. Watch how she reacts to know when to turn things down or turn them up. Remember that everything works both ways, so give her a chance to tease you back. Take a look at these cases of fun teasing. Give her a silly or funny name. Imitate her or talk like she is talking. Bring up a funny thing she did before and make fun of it. Name something weird, nerdy, or embarrassing about her. Say that she is hitting on you or being sexually suggestive. 6. Accidental touching on purpose. The skin has a lot of nerve ends, making it the biggest and most sensitive organ. Playful, non-sexual, accidental touching gets the heart rate up faster than anything else. This means you should stay away from places like the back and groin that are thought to be sexual. When someone we care about or are attracted to touches us, the hormone oxytocin is released, which makes us feel good and strengthens our emotional bonds. There will be times when you can touch her if you pay attention. If you want to touch her, you can move in for a long hug and squeeze her tighter after saying hello. A hug that lasts just a little bit longer would be perfect. Look for chances to touch her hand when she hands you something, or when you show her something on your phone. As she walks through a door, hold the small of her back. When you and she are both laughing at the joke, hit her on the hand or shoulder for fun. When you're having lunch or dinner, you can tap her leg under the table by chance. Take up more room between you and her when you're sitting next to each other. Touch her thigh but act like you're not aware of it. 7. Texts and site visits. It can be just as fun to flirt on text or social media as it is in person. It's a good way to keep the link you made in person strong. It can make those good feelings stronger if it's done right. When I was in high school, I was a little shy around girls. It was great to text because I could hide behind my phone. For shy people, it lets them flirt with more confidence. On the other hand, making friends online will never be the same as meeting someone in person. The internet chit-chat should just be the cherry on top of the work you need to do in person. When you start a text message, don't use hey or hi. It's the fastest way to be forgotten. It smells like someone is bored and has no ideas. When you want to start a chat, you can send a funny TikTok movie or meme. You should use emojis in your texts. You can show off your charm and add some fun to a text message with a flirty emoji and a clever line. If you text without emojis, it's like getting gas station noodles. They'll fill you up, but they won't get you excited. Some emojis for flirting are pretty modest, while others are more over the top. Think about how far along your flirtation is when you choose which emojis to use. Now let's look at some real-life cases. I had a dream about you last night, but I can't tell you about it, is one way to use the wink face emoji. Hearty eyes emoji number 2 is used to tell her how beautiful she is. Wow, that blue dress goes so well with your eyes. The third emoji is a kiss on the cheek, which is used to say, good night, and try not to miss me too much. Or 4. The cute monkey emoji can be used to say, I promise I wasn't looking at your bottom, which is something you did but got caught. Saying, hey, I like you through her social media posts is a nice way to do it without saying it. Focus on liking her photos or videos where she's in a swimsuit or dressed for a night out. This will send a strong message that you desire to date her. You can try to get her to respond by leaving comments on her social media pages. When you post questions instead of comments, people will respond and talk back and forth. Thoughts to end. Putting cold bread dough into a cold oven will slowly warm it up and make bread that you can eat, but it won't be the tastiest bread. A hot oven adds that last 10% that can make a May loaf of bread into a wow loaf. It's the same when you flirt. It gets her excited and sparks fly, and before she knows it, she's in love with you.